Hello, gorgeous fellow human being. Oh my god, I gotta talk with you. It's bad. It's bad. Because, what do you mean? I get so much anxiety when I go shopping. I now went to get me some food, some protein, for the muscles, and some healthy apples. Because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I eat like 3 or 4, but I just love apples. Anyways, I have such high anxiety when I go shopping because people, girls, I think you understand. You walk, you do your walk, and then, there's the workers that, work on the street, and then they're, checking you out. At least that's happened to me one too many times, and it's making me shake so bad because I feel like I'm constantly being watched. Let me not cry about this. I feel like I have strong emotions coming on, but let's just say I feel constantly watched. I mean, in general, I feel a lot of times watched. I film myself, so that makes sense. No, but you know what I mean. From the outside, I feel like I go and walk on the street, and then sometimes there are just people there, and it's just too much. It's too much for me to handle. I mean, I'm gonna say, I'm just my anxiety's so high at this point. I don't like to be around people anymore. Cause, yeah, you get the point. Anyways, so that's that. I'm just putting the things in the fridge, just so you know where I'm at. Okay. So this is something that's been in general happening. Obviously the anxiety is very common for me. So great. But also I've been starting to go to the gym again. And the thing is, I don't know. But I don't know if I ever said it, but I don't date. I also, I said it. I've been celibate for almost 2 years now. And I intend on holding me to that thing because I really don't have the time, and I have so much shit to do. And there's so much on my list that I want to get done. And dating's just not in there for me. Also, I do not want kids. I do not want to marry somebody. Then I also don't know which gender I would go for. First of all, there are many. And then also, if let's say I just go from the basic man, female one, I don't know. Because what do you mean I could get pounded from the back? But then at the same time, I want my head in in some squishiness. Okay. I don't need to say that much. There are flies in this kitchen. But yeah. So that's that. But then in general, I don't want to date. I also feel like I am not good in dating because I lose myself. I focus on something wrong. Okay, I focus on the other person. I don't focus on me. And what's happening in that moment is that I go cuckoo. I go a little nuts. Okay, there's people that can date. There's people that can't. And I'm a person. I don't think I'm made for dating because I'm just so nuts. Okay, I mean, don't look at my fridge. Do you see my fridge? It's disgusting. It's really ugly. Okay. Anyways, no, but I'm not kidding you. I get nuts. Sometimes I get a little cuckoo, but I mean it in the best way because I just deeply love that person. And what happens with me is that my anxiety gets so high and my love for them is so big. And then the only thing I want to do, first of all, I only want to spend time with that person, which is nuts because I don't spend time with a lot of other people. I exclude myself from things. Well, I do that in general. I'm very much an introvert or by myself, but I'm an introvert. It's just a confusing subject right now. But I literally never meet people, and then I love my family and close friends that I have, and that's that, and that's enough for me. And I don't want to like, again, go into something, and then when I go into something, I'll lose that connection with those, because that always happens, and I'm not going to do that. I also don't want to invest all my energy into that one person. That's not healthy for me. I cannot do it. So hence why I'm not dating, and hence why I should probably never date, because I can't. Like, I have to always decide between me and them, and I always choose them, and as long as I cannot choose me in every situation, that's not what I'm going to do. So I don't think dating's in the cards for me. Also, I love who I'm surrounded with in my life, and I don't want to lose them, like, generally. Genuinely, this is so important to me. Also, like I said, I do not want kids. I don't really feel like marriage is a thing that I want, because why the fuck are we just, like, wasting so much money? That's my opinion. If you have another opinion, that's your opinion, but it's my opinion. It's just like this whole thing. Anyways, but where I'm going with this, there's this one dude, and he is at my gym. Like, when I walk at my gym on the treadmill and I look outside the window, there he is also. He works right opposite from the gym. It's like, can you not? And then also when I go, like, off, like, recently when I go often shopping, he's there too. I'm like, you need to fuck off, because I cannot see you that, like, it's not possible. I cannot see you that many times, because my body, okay? Every time I see him, my body gets, like, severely, like, my heart starts pounding severely. My body gets, like, this big wave of maybe anxiety. I don't know, but I feel like either he reminds me of somebody, or he is exactly what I would go for. Okay, that's what I'm saying. He's exactly what I would go for, and he's not any of my exes, you know. And, like, usually I'm very common to, like, be that person that will probably go back to their ex, but he's not them, Obby. And but he's very much a person that I would go for, and I cannot say that often, because I'm very little interested in, like, humans. Not humans, but, like, men. No, not men. No, but, you know, like, sexually, like, you know what I mean. You know, sexually interested in humans. Sounds so bad. I'm not interested in humans. Anyways, like I said, don't quote me on that. But he's very much something I would go for. But he's also, I think he's, like, probably everybody's type. Also, I do not know if he's single, which creeps me the fuck out, because what do you mean? Why is the universe always, like, sending me towards him? Like, I hope he's single, because that would make me not what maybe you think. That will make me feel so bad, because I've looked at him a lot, and I do not want, like, I don't want to ever. I have done my fair share of negative things and being with people I shouldn't be with. I do not ever want to do that again. And I, like, okay, it happened once, but, you know, it was this whole thing. I don't know if I said it, but, like, my ex was in an open relationship, and they had rules. She came to my house, which was, like, not really following one of the rules, and then she had intercourse with me. It's nasty. It's kind of a nasty word, intercourse, but whatever. And she wasn't allowed to do that, and I was kind of aware of it, and I chose in that moment to not say, hey, this is not okay. And yeah, we had intercourse. So in that sense, even though they were in an open relationship, they were not allowed to have intercourse with others. And yeah. So I will never forgive me for that. Like, never. That I didn't say, hey, I think that that's not a good idea. If she doesn't want it, like, your partner, then I don't think we should do it. I got my karma, I would say. Like, I got hurt by that person a lot. Mind you, she's also dating a person with the same first name right now and same second name. So that's great. So I don't know, but I feel like I got my karma. But it felt like I could never really trust her. You know the song like Wildflower by Billie Eilish? It's like exactly that. I could see her in the back of my eye all the time. All the time. And it felt like a fever and like I'm burning alive. Anyways, that's that. That got depressing real quick and made me really sad that I did that. Let's not do that right now. Because, look, I've done it. I stand by it. No. Well, I stand by the fact that I made a shitty choice. And I mean, I did it. It's not like I can go back now, you know? I will forever be mad at myself that I did it. I will forever be angry at myself that I hurt another woman because I did. And there's people that say, no, you didn't. It's not. Like, yes, it is. It was my responsibility. I think it was. And you can think otherwise, like I always say, but this is my opinion. And I think really it is, as a woman that would like to be a girl's girl, that was not girly of me, not even close. And if you're like saying, oh, I want to be there for women and I want this and that, like, that's where it starts. You don't do that to a woman, because the thing is, you cause them pain too. You think you might not be, but you are. You are causing them pain, and you chose that. You know, you chose your joy and over their mental health. You chose to be ignorant. And in my opinion, if I do that, I'm not allowed, like, or I have to at least learn from that lesson. Like, not forgiving myself is crazy a little, because, you know, in a way of, I am not forgiving myself, but in a way I don't want to always be angry and in pain, you know, that I did that. But I don't know. I think it's about taking accountability, but also at the same time never forgetting what you did. And I think it is really important that you're aware of that, or that I'm aware of it. At least, you know, I can only talk about myself. So I want to really be aware of it. But I do not want it to destroy my every moment of living, because I cannot go back, and I made that choice. So I stand by that choice because I did it. I don't stand by my choice. Well, it's like this double thing. Like, yes, I did it. I stand by it. I did it. I'm not going to deny it. But I also will probably forever be sad that I did it. I don't want to say that I won't forgive myself, because I will, or I do, or I am, or I don't know. But, you know, it's like this weird thing, because you don't want to forgive yourself too much, you know, right? Because I don't know. I don't want to do that, because then I'm afraid, like, what if I forgive myself too much and then I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad, you know? Then I put it down. So I'm just kind of trying to find, like, I don't know, I guess a middle ground of not, like, hating myself for it, but also, like, taking accountability. I don't know. Anyways, that's that. Let's put that on the side, because otherwise I'm going to be depressed the whole day, and I don't want that. I have strong emotions. They carry me through a whole day. It is what it is. This is my life. Well, yeah, it is. But, like, I'm more saying this is how I function, sadly, sometimes. Sometimes it's awesome. But coming back to the thing, like I said, he's always everywhere. And he's checking me out. I'm checking him out. But at the same time, I'm like, and we're like all the time, we're acting all cool. Like, we don't see each other, and we're like, oh my God, I didn't see you. Like, and we other, we like, we look away like immediately. It's like, oh my God, it got me. That behavior I don't like. And it comes from both sides. And I'm like, oh my God, it needs to stop. So I'm so ready for when I'm gone again for a few months, so I can, I feel like it's getting, like, it's been over a year. We have not exchanged one word, but we keep on seeing each other, glancing at each other. But in that sense, I was a long time not at that gym. But since I am again, our paths are constantly like crossing. And I've been at the gym for now 2 weeks. So it's great for me. Anyways, that stresses me out a lot. Because I really don't want something, but he's that type that I would be like throwing all my values over, just like far away. And that's what scares me. And I don't want that. So maybe the universe is putting him in my place so I can find the strength to ignore my cuckoo, my cuchilla, my lady. Because I'm also really proud that I've been celibate for almost 2 years, and I also don't want to break that. Also, I feel like if we will break that, I might be addicted, and I don't want that from me. So let's not do that. Anyways, so that's what's stressing me out. And amongst other things. But that's that. So that's an update from me. I'm now going to go and do some work. And I guess we'll talk to each other soon. Put myself in a little bit of a depressing mood from the subject before. I really need to figure out how I can talk about things without getting like so many emotions. Okay, anyways. Talk soon. Bye.